In Series 1, we set out to document real-life paranormal investigations, and the unexplained showed up every time. Now we're going back. New experiments, new technology, new theories. We're embracing the science, questioning the folklore, the myths and the methods, and diving straight back into the heart of the unexplained and what it means for us all in the here and now. Welcome to the Supernatural UK Ghost Dog. Tonight we'll be spending a night in the Mermaid Inn in Rye with the Healer and the Wolf Whisperer. Rye is a fortified medieval citadel in East Sussex, England, and once a port of major strategic importance. But it was also a lawless place, where smuggling thrived in the shadows of its narrow lanes and hidden cellars. The Mermaid Inn dates back to 1156, with its oldest sections concealing 900 years of history. Long associated with smugglers, it has since become one of the country's most famous haunted inns.
There are 31 rooms, and it's always pretty much the same 6-7 rooms that people see the same things in time immemorial. This is the only time I think I saw something, and it's a bit weird because we've got open plan railings at the top of the stairs, and I was walking up towards room 1, and there was a lady at the top of the stairs with a long flowy dress, long flowy hair, and by the time I got to the top she'd gone. There were no pass keys missing and there were no rooms let in that section. Where did she go? She would have had to be the fastest of all speedy runners to get away from me. We have something year after year after year which is quite funny. So I might be outside planting the flower beds or doing something outside, and a couple will be arguing all the way back to the car. You moved my clothes, no you moved my clothes. You know, they're straight away, they're in room 1. I had a medium once and we went round all 31 rooms, and when we got to room 1 she said to me, there's a poltergeist in this room. And I'm like, right, okay, silly woman, out you go. But they've taken their clothes off before they've gone to bed, they've put them on one chair, and when they wake up in the morning the clothes have gone to the other chair. And that happens year after year after year, and we all just know that, oh, obviously it's room 1. It's not as if we sneak in during the night with a pass key. I mean, everything creaks in this hotel, so there's no way you could sneak in deliberately trying to wind someone up to move their clothes. And it's just one of those weird things that I can't explain because it happens so many times, always to the people staying in that one room. Right, this is Dr Syn's bedchamber. In here we actually had a séance. There were 5 of us that came in here. There was my daughter, one of our friends, the night porter, and a couple of friends. And he came and sat exactly where I'm sitting now. That made me smile that I'm sitting here. And he said, I will call forward the spirit of the lady that frequents this room, and the spirit will enter my body. Now all 5 of us, no word of a lie, saw this change in him. It's almost like his face bubbled. It suddenly became this spirit, you know, of the lady that was in here anyway. And she had a dog that kept her company, and apparently she wasn't a very well lady, and her name began with A, and she couldn't leave this room, and she spent a lot of time in this room with the dog for company. And he said, would you like to pet the dog? So I said, right. So I got up and I put my hand down, and it was almost like my hand went into shadow and I could feel the dog. It was the bizarrest thing, and each of us in turn, we all felt the dog, and when we left at 2 in the morning, nobody spoke. We've had quite a few different people here see things in that corner and feel things, and chairs have moved, and they've moved, and you can't say it's gravity because the room's got a bit of a tilt because it suffered a bit of war damage, and that end of the hotel kind of sank. Furniture seems to be moving uphill, which we can't explain either. I mean, because it's on a tilt, you sometimes find the curtains will draw, but gravity. But why would a chair move uphill? What I can't understand is the sheer number of people that stay here and always see the same things and feel the same things in the same rooms. It doesn't matter how many times people say to me, it's a coincidence. They're coincidences, and they're coincidences, and this is something I can't explain.
Excited to be investigating tonight, paranormal investigator Diane Chambers arrives at the inn in good time to check into her infamous sleeping quarters.
Oh wow, this is something, isn't it? Yeah, this is really sort of, woo! definitely wonky. I think I might roll some marbles down there to see how wonky it is. This is something pretty special. It's lovely. See if I've gone completely white by the morning or not. Feels like a nice comfy bed. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Anneka Svenska is a TV presenter and successful YouTuber who also describes herself as a witch. Anneka has invited Diane to join her on this special investigation.
Apparently this is on her bucket list, and she has stayed here before, and she's got 2 of these beautiful blue wolf dogs, and one of them behaved quite strangely. She's wanted to come back and investigate, and we are here to try and help her interpret anything that may happen, to decipher whether it could be paranormal, if there's an explanation for it or not, and just, you know, see what these dogs do. I hope I'm firstly a voice of reason, so we can maybe rule out some things that sadly may not be paranormal, but I'm really hoping that I can verify something for her, that we do get something. This has got so much history, you think there's got to be a spook here or 2 for sure.
So we have a haunted inn, a paranormal investigator, a witch, 2 blue wolves, and special guest of honour, the Harvest Supermoon. What more could we ask for? As we were setting up our equipment, a strange incident occurred.
So what have you done?
Well, I dropped the ball. I've rolled it over to John now, but only lightly.
I mean, because it's under tilt, you sometimes find the curtains will draw, but gravity. But why would a chair move uphill?
And I'm just going to give it a little flick, and it rolls downhill, right?
Yeah.
And this is uphill towards me.
But you see, it stops.
But it ended up I picked it up at this side of the bed.
Yeah.
After it had been dropped
And
over
I
there.
literally just dropped it. I just dropped it when I was getting it out. I just dropped there, and it went under the bed, which it shouldn't have, because you drop it and it rolls towards me. So look.
Gravity?
What we just experienced quite literally appears to defy the laws of physics. Time to meet Anneka.
Hello.
Hi.
Come
Lovely
in.
to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too. How are you?
I'm looking forward to tonight. And look at you beauties. Let's shut that door up.
Yeah, so this is River and this is Ocean.
Hello, darling. Hello, darling.
So
Hello.
River is 50% wolf and Ocean is 30% wolf.
Oh, darling, you're beautiful, aren't you?
Yes, we've come by the Mermaid in the past, but we've never managed to stay in one of the most haunted rooms in the hotel.
Right.
And when I was asking, I said, oh, do you know, I've got this dream. I said that I
Okay.
want a room with possibly a dog ghost. And she said to me, she goes, oh, we've got Dr Syn's bedchamber for you and it's available.
Right,
on
and
things.
have they sort of shown sensitivity to strange things
Yes,
before?
yeah, well, Ocean in particular here.
Right.
So River's very young. He's only a baby. He's only 8 months old, so he hasn't had.
He's
lots...
a big baby.
Yes, he's very, very big, very chunky, but he's not had enough experience yet. But he's very relaxed, and she has heightened sensitivity and emotion.
Right,
so she'll
okay.
be the one that's most likely to pick up on.
So she might
something.
be the one that's going to lead us tonight then.
And the
Okay.
thing is, if something does happen, because he's so relaxed, if he does react, then you'll know that there is something there because
Okay.
he's so placid and laid back. So if something was to suddenly happen.
Okay, and so generally in this room so far, how have the dogs been? How has it felt to you?
We've seen some orbs. Oh, I just got an orb.
Believers see orbs as spirits, angels, or divine energy. Skeptics see them as dust, particles, or insects reflected into a camera's lens. Anneka's footage was recorded on an iPhone 14 Pro Max. On the same night, in the same room, we were filming on multiple professional cinema cameras. None of them captured any airborne particles, lens artifacts, lens flares or light anomalies. I spent years filming broadcast television in a wide range of environments, and I'm familiar with how dust, moisture, insects register on modern digital cameras. This doesn't behave like any of them. The movement is smooth, not erratic. The brightness remains consistent from frame to frame. I don't know what it is, but based on experience, it doesn't match anything you'd expect to see.
I spoke to various people and they said, I do hope that you have protected your dogs. And I said, well, why do you think they'll need it? And they said, because there's been some circumstances in the past where entities have known to attach to dogs in particular, and something could go into their fur and you could pretty much bring it home with you. Because I'm quite experienced in certain lines of witchcraft, I made them a couple of little miniature witch bottles to go around their neck. It's by no means a way of saying we don't want you to come and talk to us. It's purely to stop any negative energies attaching themselves to the dogs. I can do full protection, but I don't want to do that because I want them to come and say hi to us. I've never done paranormal investigations before at all. This is completely new to me. I've just wanted for ages and ages to find somewhere that has a ghost dog. And we just lucked out completely that we've got the supermoon. Very powerful.
Okay, let the investigation begin.
My name is Diane. I would be very grateful if there is any unliving person, a spirit, soul, ghost, whatever you like to call yourself, an entity, if you would come and speak with us or let us know that you're here.
My name is Anneka and I'm here with my wolf dogs, Ocean and River. We would love to talk to you tonight. And if you have a dog with you, I know that they would be over the moon to come and play with your dog. We would very much like to speak to you and warmly invite you to join us tonight. You're with friends.
Maybe you're interested in the wolves. Would you like to come and stroke one of them? They're very calm. The gentleman with your dog, would you like to come forward?
So far, so very quiet.
So let me swap chairs.
Perhaps sitting on the chair where the dog incident took place might help.
Okay. So I'm going to ask again if there's any person here, unliving, in spirit form, ghost, entity, soul fragment. Can you make yourself known to us, please? Can we hear your footsteps walking around the room? Can we hear your voice? There's something interfering on my left-hand side, but I can't distinguish it as a particular sound. But I'm aware that there's something here, in this bit.
Judith Blinco's séance inspires Diane to attempt an experiment in the ancient divination practice of scrying. The idea is simple. You gaze into a mirror, and if you look long enough, something may begin to look back. Some believe a face can reveal itself, not a reflection, but an entity. Scrying is about seeing beyond normal perception into the subconscious, or what some would call the spirit world.
Come forward. Come show yourself in the mirror. Can you change Anneka's face shape to mirror yours? Your eyes, whether you're a man or a woman.
I feel like, I don't know, like it's a man, if there's anyone in here.
From your bottom of your nose to your top lip seems to have got much deeper, like on a man's face.
Like older.
Yeah. Keep showing yourself. It's almost now like you've got like a moustache coming from where I'm sitting. Sort of like an Albany. You're not picking up any emotion with it at all.
No.
But as a gentleman, can you show more of your facial features on Anneka, please? Seems to have like stopped at that sort of point in my eye. It was looking very much like when you get that very deep set from the bottom of a man's nose to the top of his lip. It looked very deep on Anneka. It was quite a masculine sort of area around the top of the mouth, and she's not like that in real life.
I felt I looked more masculine.
Yeah.
And my eyes looked more deep set. But I felt the person is a very calm older man. Somebody who doesn't really like to talk much.
Next, Diane and Anneka will attempt to communicate using the Estes method. Anneka wears a blindfold and noise-cancelling headphones attached to a spirit box which rapidly spins through radio stations. Diane will be asking questions and Anneka will call out any words she hears through the white noise. The idea is to look for meaningful responses to questions being asked. It is important to remember that only Anneka can hear the words spoken on the spirit box. She can't hear Diane.
Okay. Can you hear me now, Anneka? Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Is there anyone here that wants to talk to us? So you can speak through the box that Anneka's listening to and answer our questions, or you can tell us something about yourself, what you were doing here, did you live here, did you work here, were you a guest here, can you give me a year? Tell me a bit about why you're here. What do you think of the wolves? Do you like them? Any thoughts on what we're doing here? Do you know of the medium that made contact with a deceased dog? Can you tell us the name of anyone in this room?
Keep saying.
Nice. Who are you referring to? Why would you use that term? There's tapping over in that corner. Evan, is there a bathroom window open or anything? The person who said that word to Anneka, can you say something else, please? Do you not like us being here? Can you tell me your name?
But
Doesn't like us being here. Do you not approve of what we're doing? going on over there?
Yeah, I heard it.
Is that you that I can hear in the bathroom? Are you lurking?
You click.
I can't say it because he keeps swearing.
Say it. Say one of our names. You've got Ellen, Andy, John, Diane, Anneka. Say one of those names. Can you give me a year? Maybe when you were here? Who was on the throne? Do you want to call one of us a name?
Not sure.
What aren't you sure of? Do you understand what we're doing?
I don't.
Would you like me to explain? We are what are known as paranormal investigators. Our objective is to see if there is life on the other side. If you can come and go, or even maybe speaking to someone that they don't know that they're even past, that they are dead. Does that help? Were you just moving about in the bathroom?
Very.
Why was that then? Is this room of significance to you?
Pink.
Did you stay in this room?
Yes.
What did you do here? Will you tell me your name?
Tomboy.
Were you a tomboy? Or
Make us.
was tomboy your nickname? Or are you a girl dressed as a boy? Were you connected to the gang, the smugglers? Did you work on boats? After all, this would have been a naval port. It was one of the sank ports that run along this coast. Did you have a rank, or were you just a smuggler? Would you like to tell me where you come from?
What?
Did you come down on a boat?
In time.
In time you're going to tell me. Don't be shy. Have you been responsible for anything else that's happened in this room tonight? Are you happy talking to Anneka? Can you tell me where we are?
Boat. Work.
That was your job? Or you came here to work?
Or what?
Well, how about you tell us more? Where did you come from? Or are you local? Did you ever serve in the military?
All the things.
You did lots of jobs. Do you have a wife? Children? Do you like a drink? Ale? Rum? I'm going to count back from 10, and after that I'm going to finish this session. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, your last chance, 3, 2, 1.
Ocean.
Was that the last word?
Yeah.
Ocean. They were taken with ocean.
There was like the odd voice, but I couldn't decipher.
Yeah. We've come to the end of the night now. We've tried a few things. Obviously we've got review EVPs, and I think we may get some things there. But I think sort of the interesting part of the night which I think you enjoyed as well, which was the Estes.
Yes, yeah, it was good fun.
And yeah, definitely some taps and knocks over here at the time. So,
and a lot of swearing, I think, at the beginning of it as well. I was like, I can't say this word. It's like, you'll have to bleep it.
I'm going to go through there, get
through the bookcase,
into Narnia, and get some sleep. And if we can get some sleep,
yes.
And we'll get back together in the morning and see what happens.
Excellent.
Overnight, maybe.
Well, I hope you have some good luck tonight. Then you never know.
Thank you.
Good night.
As the night draws to a close, we can't help but wonder whether the light of the Harvest Supermoon still has a role to play in events of this evening.
But why would a chair move uphill?
Diane wasn't told about the reports from room 16. She discovered them firsthand, dropping a ball by the window only for it to reappear moments later on the high side of the bed. We also captured a light anomaly on Anneka's phone that doesn't match known camera, dust or insect artifacts. During the scrying experiment, both Diane and Anneka thought they briefly saw Anneka's reflection change. The Estes method turned unexpectedly nautical, calling Ocean by name.
Ocean.
Did anything else go bump in the night?
I did have a bit of a restless night, but unfortunately not to spiritual activity, more deliveries in the car park and people moving around in the attic.
I had bad dreams last night. In my dream, something grabbed me and held all my limbs and then threw me across the room into that rocking chair. I don't feel unsafe in this room, but I definitely do feel there's a point there, on the floor there.
Like here?
Yes. That is just weird. When the dogs are there, they bite their fur and things. Where River lay all night, incidentally. I don't know if there is a ghost dog in that room, maybe that's its spot. I just want to come back and do it again. Because I just feel like there's more to be got out of it. Maybe we put too many protection talismans on the dogs, but then again I was told to do that because the safety of the dogs really does matter, and if there are orbs floating into their fur and stuff, that's the right thing to do. I felt like they almost sat there smiling at us last night going, you want it too much. We'll give you a little taste, but we're not that bothered. We put salt on all the windowsills of our house because we did have something follow us home from the Mermaid Inn. So it was, I believe, the day after. I don't know how to describe it anyway. It was the day after. The dogs all started barking at our back door, and the back door just opened on its own. So basically it was so creepy and the dogs were going mental and they were all barking at this thing that we couldn't see. I shut the door and then I put salt around the whole house, and I said to whatever it was that they were not invited in and to return to where they'd come from. So yeah, actually genuinely this happened.